out of fights. She's mobile. She's allowed to do this, and as long as you're helping her do this, she's going to be able. She's going to be able to live and survive. But when you're the one in the front line, when you're the one caught, she suddenly loses her entire support system. And just the way you guys are building as a team, it's just not going. It's not gonna work out in any way. Fiora needs a Guardian Angel as soon as possible. Udyr needs to buy Spirit Visage. Kha'Zix had to buy Hexdrinker a while ago. You know, Silver's building fine, but she's really starved at this point, right?
What do you think about this game? Maybe like a Black Cleaver on like.
Black Cleaver. Who's it gonna go on?
I was thinking like Udyr.
No, because like Udyr's entire job is to stun people and walk away. Stun people, walk away. His entire job is to be as annoying as possible for the enemy team. The only candidate for Black Cleaver in this situation is Fiora, and I think she needs it's okay, it's like HP, but for her, and it allows her to deal more damage. But she really needs a defensive item at this point. She needs some form of MR to deal with Ahri. Like, if she's able to pop Ahri, that's fantastic, but Ahri has Zhonya's now.
Yeah.
If Ahri gets ulted, she's just gonna press her Zhonya's, and that's a good portion of the time where you're just not gonna be able to kill her and win the fight. And it really just boils down to the team composition here. She itemized against correctly, she's going to have success against it. So it's a viable option for Fiora. I definitely want to consider it for Udyr though. Its entire job is to just like rain down AoE damage and like stun people one at a time.
I think we just
see how strong that heal is in this situation here.
Yeah.
It can easily win you a fight.
It's like if you build full AP on Janna and then you Monsoon.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. And Kha'Zix can bunny hop here. Can legitimately bunny hop
I
here.
start pinging here.
Yeah.
Or start pinging Ahri. I die, but then he just goes in.
Yeah, like he can just bunny hop here, like boom, boom, boom. They're all dead. I don't know what he's doing exactly.
Yeah, that's the reason why I went like more aggressive there is because I thought he was going to.
Yeah, he needed to go there. He absolutely did. I completely agree. But you know, that doesn't excuse your death.
Yeah. If we just clean up here. No, like you're all really thinking.
So simple if he just goes.
I think this game would have been a lot easier had we not had like an all 80 comp. Like,
I agree.
if we switched that for like Diana or something, like even just Kha'Zix, but I think we could have definitely won it. It's just a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, at least on my own part.
Like even like a poke mage would have done wonders for you guys. Someone like Lux, someone like Xerath would have been fantastic for this composition. There were like a lot of options for AP in this composition specifically.
Yeah,
and
it was like
it's just like, you know, he's gonna pick Kha'Zix. It's solo queue, so don't count on your composition being prime and perfect every single time, obviously. Yeah. So it's just a matter of working around it, and you would definitely have the tools to work around it here if you didn't feed so much.
Yeah, definitely. I think like that's one thing I try to think of, like stray away from, is just all 80 comps. That's I think anything works in solo queue, but I think it becomes a lot harder when you have all 80 comps.
So why'd you ult there?
We didn't have vision of any of them, and I wanted to grab vision of the Baron, but if they were doing it, I wanted to check if they were doing it.
All right, that's fair. Okay, it's only 60 seconds. It's not that bad. I thought the quota was like 130 or something like that. But it's only 60
Yeah.
seconds. It's not that bad.
I usually just throw it away. Like the way I play with his ult is like it's another spell. I don't really put too much.
Well, I mean, we saw earlier how that really like just punished you, so you probably need to tone down on that because
Yeah.
I had it in like this area where it was just like, well, if you would just thrown it here or here instead, you win the fight.
Yeah, it is a very powerful spell, and I do need to like prioritize it or put some more value in it.
This fight is won. You play way too far forward. You play way too far forward. Like, you get the damage here. Awesome. Okay. No reason to be up here. Work back with Sivir. Fiora's incoming. Work with her. Don't be up this far. You cannot afford to be up this far. You are not an assassin. You are not a tank. You are a mage support. See? And you die for it. Whereas if you would held back a couple of seconds, you would be in the middle of this Fiora heal.
Yeah, and the outcome would like be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I go like melee with like the Kha'Zix or Rek'Sai. I go melee with her. I don't know. That was yeah. I think what I was trying to do is like peel Ezreal off. Like.
Again, that's not your job though. Your job is to make sure that Sivir is safe and able to put damage out from the back line. Your entire job is to slow and snare anyone that's going to anyone that's incoming to her. You only have one offensive ability and some auto attacks that's slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to change my outlook on Bard. Totally. Yeah, I totally have like the wrong mindset of this game. Oh yeah, and then I itemize really. I makes a really questionable itemization choice this game too. I end up building like glacial or what's that item? The one, Iceborne Gauntlet.
It's like okay. It's honestly okay on Bard.
Yeah, that was my thought process, but after the game, I felt like if I had a chalice, it would have been
if you had a Mikhail's, it would have done much more this game.
Yeah, Mikhail's, yeah. Or even like the movement speed thing. Shirley's, I don't know what.
You're talking about Talisman of Ascension.
Yeah, either or. Like I feel like.
I mean, you're sitting on your Smelting Touch this entire game. You probably needed to change it out for Talisman. At least you're like, at least you're looking for other options and other choices in your build. So that's very good. You should keep up with that. Don't let that go away. It's just your in-game decision-making is clearly very slanted right now. It's very slanted and very, I'd say, what's the word for it? It's problematic and it's hindering you a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like I have like this mentality. Like when I get into the game, I already have like a mentality that we're losing. And
yeah.
Like the first sign of like losing going wrong, it really affects me, and I start to like tilt really hard, and then I start making these plays where they're like in the game I don't see them as wrong, but they're obviously like incorrect. Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that.
So close. It's fine. You get the Thresh here, but that was a double there. So yeah, so Iceborne Gauntlet isn't terrible. The Meep's already slow for enough though on every auto attack, so it's not really necessary.
That's how I felt. It was like redundant. It was slightly redundant. Like they.
It's a pretty big AOE, right? Like you saw it there. It's like a pretty big AOE. You probably don't need the Iceborne Gauntlet unless you're like super ahead, and you just always want to slow them.
Yeah, maybe it's like if I got a triple kill by I don't know. By 12 minutes or something, maybe we can start working towards Gauntlet, but now like In this situation, against that lane, should I have gone Ignite?
No.
The way I see it is like whenever I see like a kill lane, I always like take the Ignite because I feel like it's like a deterrent.
For now, until you get your decision making back, stay with Exhaust. Because if like the way you're playing right now is very, very carry style oriented.
Yeah.
If you have that Ignite, it's going to get worse. For now, stick with Exhaust. It's
Yeah.
you can't be given these options to go aggressive right now. You need to understand how to support rather than how to carry from support. Like you don't have the you don't have the luxury of being able to do that right now. Because you drug an entire division, and I'm more than sure a good percentage of it is the fact that you are making these really ridiculous plays. Oh my god.
Okay, here's my thought process. I distinctly remember that one. I thought Kha'Zix was the Ahri.
Okay.
I was like, no Ahri, you're not gonna get Ahri. That was really, like, I felt so bad that like, that was one of my worst goals ever.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't even matter here. It doesn't even matter. They got crushed because you worked forward instead of being forward, being in the middle of the fight there.
Yeah, you know my issue I think is I play Bard a lot like Thresh in the sense that I feel like I have to be in the middle of the fight, but I'm not actually like a tank or
You are quite squishy. You have long range spells for a reason. You have heals.
So Bard is definitely more like a mage than a.
She plays more like Janna than Thresh.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I definitely don't play him that way, and I like just looking.
Yeah, see, here you're doing it again.
Oh yeah.
You're doing it again. You can't be doing this. It's so dangerous. I understand you have all these escapes and stuff, but you put yourself in danger so much. But all you need to do is work with her.
Oh shit.
Work with your carry here. And how did this happen? All right. Oh, don't tell me you walk up. Yeah, you walk up for this portal here. Then yeah, clearing that was incorrect.
Yeah.
Clearing that's completely incorrect.
My mentality there is just to keep, like, just stay near to be able to assist in like the team fight, but it's obviously wrong, you know. Like, it's like a more I'm too squishy, and I shouldn't. I need to go back into like a safer position. Like I wouldn't do that with Dan.
What a god! What a god!
I mean,
that was
like,
impressive.
I think it was impressive, but I feel like it wasn't the correct play. I think
it wasn't the correct play. You're absolutely right, but you know, sometimes like, an idiot runs into a gold mine. Like sometimes these things happen, and that's the wonderful part of solo queue. Oh,
like in that situation.
What the hell? Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, in that situation, you probably should drag the Baron. Right?
Yeah. You just see Dragon. That's correct. I'll just shoot Dragon, though. Man.
And this is game.
This
so,
is the end.
like...
Alright. So...
I think...
Go ahead.
Oh, I think I definitely, like, threw that game.
Yeah.
Just due to me getting caught out by Ari.